All right, we're going to get started. It is 7:15 on the dot. I know that my screen says that I am Jana Vukovic. I'm not. She so graciously allows us to use her Zoom to train all of you lovely ladies. So, my name is actually Megan Brass. I have been a consultant for almost 7 years now. I live in Duluth, Minnesota, way up north, about 2 hours from the Canadian border. And I'm super excited to be here with all of you tonight. So I would love for you to share in the chat or in the comments these same things for you. They're up on the screen for you. So I can see who's with us tonight. So tell us your name, how long you've been a consultant, where you live, and what you are excited about. The next thing you're going to do as soon as you're done with that is text the word team to 612-895-6911. So fun. So this is going to help you stay in the loop for team events, contests. When you opt in, you'll get our team web link, which is what we're going to go through tonight in just a couple minutes. So I have a question for you. If you could wave a magic wand, what would this business provide for you? Now, before you answer, time and money were not a consideration. You didn't have to ask anyone for permission. What would you do more of, experience more of, have more of? Who would you be? Somewhere along the way, as adults, we stop dreaming and we put these artificial caps on what we think is possible. So you have the vehicle now, and we're going to encourage you to start dreaming again with your business. So drop in the comments if you could wave that magic wand. Don't have to ask anyone, no time, no money considerations. What would you have more of, do more of, experience more of? Yay, see Holly's on with us. Arizona, jealous. Okay. Holly, I love that you mentioned that you want to go on vacation. So I'm going to encourage you to dig deeper into this. Like, what kind of vacations? Where? When? How, where do you want to stay? What kind of food do you want to eat? Dig into that. And I will pop that back up on the screen for you. Holly asked for the phone number. Hopefully you got that here now that it's been back up here. So we have this fun saying on our team that you can have everything you want in life if you help enough other people get what they want. So tonight we are going to cover your first steps to launching your business, some plug and play opportunities, goal setting, how you get paid, and then a little workshop time too. And then at the end here, we do have a 24-hour challenge. So this is something you're going to share on Facebook. So as we're going through things in our Facebook group, you can think about something you learned, a goal, and then an action step. We'll come back to this at the very end. So first thing I want to do, though, is welcome you to our team. You are a member of the All-Star team. So somewhere along the way, you are part of the All-Star team. You've joined an international multi-million-dollar team, by the way. A team is a family within a peer romance. So our team is comprised of women across the US and into Canada, all ages, all backgrounds. We believe in cheering each member of our team on in her vision of success, however that is defined for you. So we also believe it's never lonely at the top if you bring others with you. Our team includes some of the top partners in the company who you'll get to network with and learn from, and we're super excited you are here. So first things first, I'm going to have you take a look at the new consultant checklist. And if you haven't looked at this before, I'm going to drop it in the chat because we're going to follow along with this. And I just realized I probably should have had this up for us so I could easily get that to you. So hang tight with me while I pull that easy link for the new consultant checklist. We tend to change some things in here every once in a while, and I needed to it's pretty much the same. I'm a person who does all these trainings. So every once in a while, if something new comes in, I'm not always 100% prepared for it. So, okay, I am dropping the new consultant checklist in the chat for you. And if you are watching on Facebook, I'm going to try and drop it on Facebook for you too in the comments. Let's see here. Boom. Okay, so you should be able to see it in both spots. There are a few minor updates to this since we updated our website. So the general activities are the same though. So consider this to be your roadmap. If you're feeling a little bit overwhelmed, it probably means you're trying to do too much. So pull this new consultant checklist out and work through the list. So this is what it looks like, and all the things are clickable in here, and you can just, there's little boxes to check next to things, you can print it out or just like work through the list. So if you're just sitting down to start working your business, this is a great spot to start. The next place to start is pureromanceallstars.com. And that is what we are going to cover tonight. So because we like to keep things super streamlined, we pulled 5 things out of this new consultant checklist that we feel are the most important 5 steps to focus on first and get you started strong in your business. So these align with what you've received in your checklist from the corporate office, and hone in activities that are proven to give you results. Okay. So the big checklist is this new consultant checklist, right? You're going to work through that. Tonight, we're going to cover pretty much the 5 most important steps from this checklist that you're going to see great results from right away. Okay. So the first one is starting your list. We're going to come back to this today. I know it's like step 1. We'll come back to it. We are going to do this at the end of our time together tonight. So step 2 is announcing your business using our teaser preview launch. This is simply foreplay versus skipping to the climax. And shouldn't we be really good at this? So exactly how to do this is on pureromanceallstars.com. It's at the bottom of your screen there. And it's outlined in there. But here's the secret. You can use this sequence that you're going to learn, teaser preview launch, over and over and over again in your business. So new products come out, teaser preview launch. You want to do a booking special, teaser preview launch. There's an event announcement, teaser preview launch. You get to use it over and over and over again. It's your secret weapon for creating curiosity and getting people to kind of like stalk you, even if they're too cool to tell you. So you can use it in stories or whatever social media platform you are on. So if you haven't done a teaser preview or teaser post yet, you're going to want to get that going. Step 3, again, this is all from that new consultant checklist. So this is getting your business set up. And if you are on pureromanceallstars.com or using that checklist that I dropped in the chat, each of these things is clickable. And so you're going to want to make sure that you cover each of these. So logging into the consultant online office, the Pure Pay portal, make sure your information is correct, enabling your website people, website features, adding your photo, and then Pure Shop as well. And so Pure Shop is an optional point of sale system. If you ordered your inventory booster, your first year of Pure Shop was included. So I'm going to encourage you to take advantage of that if you already did inventory booster, and we'll talk about inventory booster in just a little bit. So step 4 is your first $200 in retail. This is a big, big deal. This is going to activate your partnership, make you eligible for contests, and keep your account open beyond 30 days. Plus, we celebrate you. So to become an active consultant, you need to do $200 retail in your first 30 days. This can be an order that you place yourself and receive commission back, or that other people place with you. A really great way to do this is that inventory booster. So consider grabbing the special inventory booster. It's only available to you in those first 30 days. It automatically makes you active. You get $1,000 in pre-selected best-selling products, a 1-year membership to Pure Shop, which I mentioned was that point of sale system, and grabbing this inventory booster does bump your buying discount to 40%. So it bumps you up right away, and you can do it on a payment plan. So you pay $65 and then fee upfront plus sales tax, and then it's just 6 payments of $90 after that. How we stay active. Okay, so staying active. After you activate your business, you'll need to do $200 in retail to activate, and then it's $200 every quarter after that. So for example, if you become active, you're good for third quarter. So your next $200 won't need to be done until January. My sheet says October. I'm like, nope, we're past that. So if you activate now, right? If you're brand new, you activate your business now, you're good through the end of the year, and you won't need to order again until January. Few important things on how ordering works. There's 2 places that you can order. The first one is your individual website. The other one is the online office. Now, I want you to think of these as like a website, just like ordering off any website, or shopping at Costco or Sam's Club. So on your personal website, so if I went to pureromance.com/MeganBrass, that was my personal website. Anybody can go there anytime and buy things off my website. Shipping is usually less than $10. This is made for individual orders, right? So Sally sees me post something on TikTok and she's like, oh, I want that. And she can go to my website and buy her one item. Commission here is paid every week. So let's say Sally orders on Friday. Monday morning, I get money in my Pure Pay that I can do as I please with. Everything is shipped to your customers from Pure Romance. So this is really hands-off for you, right? So Sally sees this on TikTok or Instagram, wherever I post it. She goes to my website, she buys her one item, corporate ships it, and I just get money in my bank account or in Pure Pay. There are often freebies and bundles, and it is totally hands-free for you. It's awesome. The other place you could order is the online office. So these are for bulk orders. So like I said, this is like Costco. So it is made for if you did an in-home party or you're doing a boutique, you get better discounts and sales, larger items and 6-packs. There's a really cool sales section back there. It is not intended for small orders because the shipping is higher. Everything is shipped to you, and then you need to get it to distribute it to your customers. Of course, like I mentioned, shipping is more expensive on this back office, so make sure you're collecting $8 per person when you are doing orders on your own this way. Some web order frequently asked questions. It is paid weekly via Pure Pay, which I mentioned. From Pure Pay, you can transfer money to your bank account, PayPal, debit card, or a check. There's also a $1.50 service charge if you have activity. So remember we mentioned Sally ordered from my website, right? And I have money in my Pure Pay account. I will be charged $1.50. Even if 50 more people go shop there, it's just $1.50 once a month. You receive 25 to 30% commission on web orders, regardless of your consultant discount. So remember when we were like, if you do the inventory booster, you bump up to 40% buying discount, you're automatically active, right? Well, when people shop your website and corporate takes care of that order for you, you make 25 to 30% commission, even if you're at that 40%. Coupons used on your website do reduce your commission by the dollar amount that your customer saved, okay? So simplified a little bit more for you on your website. So for me, pureromance.com/MeganBrass, you get money back. And then it goes into your Pure Pay account. You're making 25 to 30% commission. On the back office, you get that immediate discount. Yeah, you're buying wholesale. And then you're not getting money back because it's already discounted. Okay, so because we're talking about sex and intimacy, it's important that our consultants have a base level on sexual health education to better serve and be able to serve our clients. So Pro Academy is a sexual health certification program. It is mandatory for all Pure Romance consultants to complete. during their first full quarter in business. So basically, Pure Romance wants us to remain and maintain a level of professionalism so that we actually know what we're talking about, right? So I would encourage you to knock this out as soon as possible. It takes about 2.5 hours, and each segment is 2 to 10 minutes. So you can break it down in little bits as you go, okay? Pro Academy was included with the purchase of your kit. So you don't have to pay anything for it. There's no additional fee. You will get a certificate of completion when you finish level 1 and 2. I would love to know, you can drop in the chat if you have started Pure Academy or Pro Academy, or if you're going to be doing it in the next 7 days. So drop in the chat, you started already, or yep, I'm going to start this week, Meg. Okay, step 5 is a pop the box. What in the world is a pop the box? So this is an informal gathering where you go through the contents of your kit with a few close friends. This is not your launch party, but do that. Yay, I'm so glad you started yours already. Okay, so pop the box. You're going to have a handful of friends over and literally go through the contents of your box. That's it. Have you ever watched an unboxing on Facebook, right? Someone gets their Fit Fad Fun box and they just open the box and they're like, oh, this is fun. This is cool. Look at this. They know nothing about those things, right? That's what you're doing. So you do not need to overthink or plan anything for this step. It's better if you just dive into it. So open your box, explore the contents with a friend or two. Some tips for the pop the box. Consider going live on social media platforms so others can experience this with you. Have a date for your actual launch party picked out prior to this. So when people comment on things, they're watching with you or they're at your pop the box, this is different than a full launch. So you can be like, hey, I'm going to do an actual party and talk about all of these products on such and such a date. I'd love for you to be there. Do not overthink or stress about doing a presentation. This is a pop the box. If there are items that you currently love, you can share those, but diving into product knowledge and actual presentation will come in later, okay? So beyond your first 5 steps, the first 5 steps that we just covered are not a comprehensive training. Our hope is to help you zone in on the things that are going to get you the biggest return on your time and money invested first. So from here, you're going to want to dive into Pure Romance Corporate Training, which has all the things, that new consultant checklist, right? The whole document, sexual wellness info, how to do a party, all that. So make special note, the Pro Academy, you're going to want to complete quickly. This is your certification program. We also have these awesome plug and play opportunities with our team. So one of them are Power Half Hours. These are offered twice a week. They're opportunities for you to do income producing activities with a group of ladies who are all on our team to help keep you accountable. There's no reason to ever be stuck. You can plug into these, meet your sisters of all stages of the business, brand new, people top in the company. I am going to challenge you to plug into these once a week and watch your business grow. The other thing we have is this EEE group, Empower, Educate, and Entertain. It is a team VIP group where we do parties, Q&A, giveaways, demos, testimonials, tons of stuff for your clients. This is a group for you to leverage your time. So you don't have to use it, but it can help you if you choose to. All right, we're going to talk a little bit about goal setting. First thing is, I want to know how you're going to partner with us. Where do you see yourself? So an affiliate where you share your link and people can shop your website. A boutique where you carry inventory, you have stuff at your house. Or lastly, a party girl where you're doing in-person or online parties. Drop it in the comments. Tell me what you kind of see from yourself. It is choose your own adventure. So from here, you get to customize your plan. We believe in you setting your own unique goals based on what you want to get out of the business. So this is a way for you to kind of say hey, I want to do all 3 of these things. You can totally do all 3. So some examples of starter goals. First web order and paycheck, getting that $200 in retail, reaching out to 25 people with an ask, first party or event. 4, 3, 2, 1, we'll come back to later. And then Rookie of the Year, which I'm going to tell you about. So this is our overachiever goal. If you achieve Rookie of the Year, you get to walk the stage at our annual conference. You get a trophy. How you achieve this is $36,000 in retail and 10 active partners in your first 12 months in business. So if you started in October, you have until next October, not the end of the year, right? You're also going to see this pop up a few times in our team, like all the time. So sometimes people don't set goals big enough because they're afraid of not hitting them. So bullseye goals setting allows you to set 2 goals. The outer ring is the least you will accept. And the inner, that bullseye, is what really scares you. If that is like, doesn't make you nervous, doesn't make your belly flip, it is not big enough. So the outer ring is like, I want to have 3 parties. Like, I know that I can do 3 parties. That's going to happen in my first month. And then your inner ring is like, I want to do 10 parties. Like, it totally freaks you out. You have no idea how you're going to do that, but that would be amazing if you could, right? So that's how we kind of do this bullseye goal setting. It takes the fear out of aiming bigger. So watch for opportunities to do this. So I would love to hear what some of your goals are. Remember, you can peek at some of these for ideas for them. Okay, so we are going to pop back to step 1. And I truly am very passionate about this. I believe this is where you're going to get the biggest return on your investment in your business. So we're going to do a little workshop here for you and start your list. So you can get out a pen and paper. You can open up an Excel spreadsheet. You can open up a doc, wherever you're going to be able to access things easily at any time. Okay. So go ahead, get something out to start writing stuff down, whether that's paper or digital. So we're going to start by creating what's called a leads list. How we're going to start yours today is by using your cell phone. So I want you to go to your cell phone contacts, your actual contacts in your cell phone. And I want you to write down every woman who is in your phone that is 18 plus. You're going to start at A. And if she is a woman and she is 18 plus, she gets written down on your paper. There's nothing scary about this right now. All you are doing is writing people's names down. Every single woman who is in your cell phone who is 18 plus. Okay, so get writing, start going through. And you're like, okay, I have J-A, H-A, J-A, H, right? So like all the people, go ahead and start writing right now. So the reason that we do that, I'm going to talk at you while you're writing these, okay? So the reason that we do this is if you have your phone number, their phone number, you have a closer connection with them. So it's not just some random acquaintance you have. This is someone that you actually know well enough to have their cell phone number. This is why it is the best place to start. So writing them down. Once you have everybody from your actual cell phone contacts written down, then you can go to your social media platforms. But I want you to start here first. And this is something you can do anytime in your business, right? This is not scary. We want this list to grow for you. So you get to do this over and over and over again. You want your contacts to grow. We want you to be continuously adding to this list. And you're just writing names down. So you can do this when you're sitting and watching TV. You can do it while you're sitting in the kid pickup line, like whatever, any random time. So have this accessible, have it with you at all times. So you can just be adding names to this list. Okay. So in those like 2 minutes where I talked at you and had you start writing names down, I'd love for you to drop in the chat how many names you wrote down in like 2 minutes. So the next thing that we're going to do with this list is start messaging them. Yes, I said it. You're going to start messaging them. I'm going to give you a script, so don't send anything yet. And you can adjust it how you need to. I'm here to help you adjust it. So this is where we rip off the Band-Aid. You're going to send the message. This is how you make money in this business. The reality is that you are in a connection building business. You have to send the message. It seems so basic, but you will be amazed at how many people give up right here because they're too scared to send messages to people. So here we go. I'm holding your hand. I'm giving you exactly what to send. Okay. So I'm going to drop it in the chat on Zoom, and I'm going to drop it in the Facebook comments. And we're going to go through this message piece by piece. You're not sending it yet. We're just going to go through it together right now. So it says, hey, Name, I'm so excited. I just started my own pure romance business. I was wondering if you'd be willing to help me get going by placing an order or having your own girls' night with me. I'm breaking this whole thing down for you, okay? So first things first. Hey, Name, please, for goodness sakes, enter their name. You are already copying and pasting a message. This is the only piece you have to do is put their name in it. Please put their name in it. We're not sending, hey, babe, hey, hun, hey, sweetie, hey, love, whatever. Put their name in the message, okay? Next, just like your teaser preview launch little system we talked about at the beginning, that's like your secret weapon for anything in your business. I'm going to teach you a secret weapon for writing messages for your business. It is exclamation, period, question mark, or period, exclamation, question mark. The exclamation and period are interchangeable. You can mix them either way, but the question always must be at the end of your message. So I'm so excited. I hope you're excited to be here. So I'm so excited. I just started my own pure romance business, right? So there's our exclamation and our period. Here's your question. I was wondering if you'd be willing to help me get going by placing an order or having your own girls' night with me. How clear, clean, concise. There's no word vomit. There's not all kinds of things happening here. It is like, I'm excited. Here's what's happening. Can you help me? Yes or no? Now, as women, we are more inclined to help people. We want to help people. So when you are reaching out to someone for help, they're like, oh, okay, yeah. And if she says no, which we'll get to in a minute, that's okay. I would encourage you to ask for a referral. Be like, totally fine. Do you have a friend or family member who may be able to, right? So adjust your message as needed for what works for you. So are you wanting to invite people to your Facebook page, only want to get orders, only want to do parties, whatever it is that you need to adjust in your message, go ahead and do that and drop it in the chat before you send it, because I want to look at them before you're sending them. So you get to use this over and over to create messages for your customers, always end with a question mark. It is much better than ending with, let me know. Because guess what? They are never going to let you know. They're not going to let you know. So this way you have a yes or no question, right? Okay, awesome. So a couple of people are like, I'm just using this script. This is perfect. So here we go. You're going to start sending this message to as many ladies on that list that you started right now. I'm here to help you. So go ahead and start going. I'm going to chat at you while you start copying and pasting and make sure you put their name in it. 1 in 10 people you message will respond to you. The reality is that this is a numbers game. We are in the relationship building business and it's a numbers game. So if you have 10 people on your little list you made right now, on average, only 1 of them is going to respond to you. And it might be a no. So I am going to encourage you to go for the no and go for 100 no's, because then those no's don't hurt. It's exciting. You're trying to get as many no's as possible. You will be surprised at how many yeses you end up getting. So can you get 100 no's for your messages? What was I going to tell you? Oh, yes. Okay. So this is something that you can do again, anytime in your business. You have 5 minutes to go to the bathroom, copy and paste, send some messages. That's how you make money while you pee. So you get to do this in the tiny pockets of time in your day. It is how you run a successful business. With 8 million other things going on, if you don't do anything else but message people, this is how you will get the greatest return on your business investment, is by actually reaching out and messaging to people. Now, I will tell you, if someone doesn't respond to you, right? Because we said this is a yes or no. It ends with a yes or no question. Are they yes or no? Like, can you help me or not? So this is an easy way. If she doesn't get back to you right away, a week later, a couple days later, you're like, hey, Sally, I'm not sure if you got my message. Just wondering if you can help me out. I'm looking for those orders. Can I count on you? See how I ended with a question? It's a yes or no response. So this is like, we can work through, you'll connect on some of those other things later, but you can continue to reach out to people to get those yes or no's. Okay. So adding to our list and messaging people on the list, your greatest return on your pure romance investment. So let's do this. Remember, you get out of this what you put into it. To grow your business, you have to show up. So continue to work on yourself as much as you work on your business. It will not always be easy, but it will always be worth it. So don't forget, we have that 24-hour challenge. This is in the All Stars Facebook group. So if you go to Pure Romance, the All Stars Facebook group, make sure you share each of these. So something you learned tonight, a goal you're setting for yourself, and an action step you're going to take in the next 7 days. Make sure you use that hashtag 24 challenge so that we can find this and reward you for your hard work. So thank you for joining me here tonight. I'm so glad you could be here. I can't wait for you to start your messages, start your lists, get going on that new consultant checklist and these first 5 steps that we went through tonight. Have a good one, ladies.